Woohoo! It's
Hey,
Friday.
it's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, we have successfully counted you down to the weekend. From hump day, we made it to Friday.
Home run, guys. How do you do a home run, Corey? I don't know the
Knock it out the park, like you swing the bat.
That's it.
So, with that being said, we are definitely glad to be here with you today. And today's episode is a great episode. It's all about PTSD coping strategies. What is PTSD? How do you know that you might be going through PTSD? And what can you do to manage PTSD and the importance of mental health care? So we want to get things started. But before we do, LaQuita Marie, am I able to make my favorite announcement?
Oh, yeah, let's go for it, Corey. Let's try it. Today is Friday. We don't want to not thank our sponsors. We have sponsors now, guys. We're fancy.
Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following sponsors.
All right, let's go to the following sponsors. All right, let's make sure everybody can see it and hear it. I'll unmute it and I'll play it. Oh, wait, I just muted it. Man, I'm struggling already. Hold up. It's not even loud enough.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
David and Christine Brooks. You know what?
New sponsor, Sharon Marie Watson. Sharon Marie Watson. Thank you.
New sponsor. Thank you, Sharon Marie.
Fancy sponsor. Big thank you to LC. And another big thank you to a fancy sponsor, LC. Fancy sponsor, AJ is road tripping. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thanks again, AJ.
New sponsor, My Vivid Life. Check out her YouTube channel. Thank you, My Vivid Life.
Absolutely.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
All right, Corey, where do we go from here?
We get started. Let's get it started. Let's go. Let's start the show.
All right.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey everybody, this is Corey, the blind guy.
And his wife, LaQuita Marie.
Together we're letting you into our life as we introduce you to fabulous people we met through our personal and professional journeys. And today is no exception to the rules. We're getting you to change the narrative of what you think it means to be normal. I know something about that, being someone that's differently able, shifting the focus from disabled to differently able. But we also want you to think differently about your health, your business, and growing your wealth. And that means your emotional wealth, your financial wealth, all sorts of personal wealth. So today's guest is going to help, especially in today's time. We got a lot going on in the news. Everybody's aware of what's going on in Afghanistan. We have the hurricane down in Louisiana. We don't want to drag you down, but what we're going to do is introduce you to somebody that might be able to lend a helping hand if you know someone that's going through post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD.
This is a great topic. Do we say hello to her now?
Yes, we're going to bring her in now. Our featured guest today is none other than Catina W of Bloom Psychotherapy.
All right.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So happy to have you here. This topic is so hot. We can only touch on a few things at a time. And I know that today we're talking about PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And you're a licensed clinical social worker, which means you're a therapist, a psychotherapist, you're licensed, you're trained, you're experienced, and you can help Corey through anything, right?
Help me, please. Help me, please.
Yes, we, as psychotherapists, do help individuals.
You're a psychotherapist. Does that mean you are a psycho and you're a therapist? Or you're a psychological therapist?
I never thought about that. But we know you better. So I think we can pretty much affirm that you are a psychotherapist and that you are helping people, and you're helping people virtually in this space as well, right?
Yep. Serving the state of Virginia.
Awesome.
All
okay.
right.
Well, you know what? David Hunt is already welcoming you. So we're going to pop you backstage because we're not supposed to be into the comments already. But David Hunt says, welcome at Catina Williams.
Hello. Thanks for the warm welcome.
All right. So we'll see you soon. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And guys, we stay tuned to the end because Catina is going to be doing a special giveaway of a 30-minute self-care assessment,
Yeah.
virtual self-care assessment, compliments of Bloom Psychotherapy. But remember, this broadcast is member supported by viewers like you. The way that we can continue to bring great information and value, fabulous guests, and do great giveaways is if you become part of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life home team. First, start by bum rushing the buttons.
You know
like,
what that
share,
means.
subscribe.
Absolutely. Click the green coffee cup. Guys, we are here for you every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing you all the best that we can from our guests. So we really want to help you level up, and we want you to help other people as well. That means when you click the green, no, not click the green coffee cup. Oh my God.
Well, we can go there. Click. When you hit like,
you
help YouTube to let YouTube know, the algorithm know that this is valuable information they need to push out to other people. And when you subscribe, you get all the notifications to know when we're coming out with new content. And also remember, like I said, do comment, make comments. Engagement is always welcome when you're on our channel.
Now, when you click the like button, or when you head over to blindguyhiswife.com, you see it scrolling right there at the bottom. You help lots of people. However, one way that you can help if you'd like to support the production is to go there, blindguyhiswife.com, and there you will see Buy Me a Coffee, support the production. Click the green coffee cup.
Stir it like coffee. Click.
And when you open that widget, it means you can support the production with a virtual tip. That means you can purchase 1, 3, 5 coffees, because there's some options there.
It's like a super chat when you're super chatting someone on YouTube.
Absolutely. Now there is the option to type in what you'd like. So we always type in 25 because Corey's been blind 25 years, and we're on our hashtag 2525 campaign. You guys are helping us to reach those goals. When you scroll down on the widget, that's where you can leave your name. You can say something nice. You can see who else has bought us a coffee. Thank you so much, Trash Can Waves, for the Wake Up Corey coffee fund. Corey, the other day when you were sleeping on screen.
I was not sleeping.
Thank you, Colette. Thank you. Wow. Everybody has been so gracious. Of course, you can scroll down and see how you can become a sponsor. So if you want to do a one-time tip, there you are. Click the green coffee cup. If you'd like to become a sponsor, click on the video right there that shows you different sponsorship opportunities.
You can be like AJ is road tripping. You can be like My Vivid Life. You can be like Sharon Marie Watson. You can be like LC. You can be like David Brooks.
Now they are knocking it out of the park, guys. David and Christine Brooks are recurring sponsors. That means that you can come back and you can sponsor as many times as you want. And not just you. We don't mean you guys that are watching right now. You're the home team, but also you can share this with other people that might have a business that they want to promote. Once the video is done, this information is just here. It's here forever. So definitely go on over, share this information with some folks, and we'd appreciate it.
You can also get your home team jerseys, just like the ones we're wearing. We have on our t-shirts from Press and Sew.
Absolutely. So if you notice that shirts that we have on, they come from Press and Sew. It's a husband and wife team that started this particular business.
They're like the Black Amazon.
Amazon, that's it. Now, when you scroll down at blindguyhiswife.com, that's when you get to Press and Sew, our Press and Sew site. You can click that red button and it'll take you to that gallery. So that way you can order gear, and we are adding things. So our storytelling line is coming soon there as well. Now, the last thing I do want to mention is that you can always find the schedule. Scroll right up and the calendar is there. You can click to see the sponsors. You can also click to see who's on for the day, and you can just click the link. It takes you right to the video. So Corey, let's get into the sneak peek of the plant-based treats, because it's hot in here. The people are chatting it up. It's Friday. They are ready for the weekend.
All right, let's give them the sneak peek.
All right, always trying to get you guys to increase your fruits and vegetables, and we eat out a lot. I got to do a video for the Ghanaian restaurant that we went to last night, but this one is Ethiopian takeout. It's Friday, and so we eat out a lot, guys.
Ethiopian takeout.
Yum, yum.
I think it's gonna play. Let's see.
This is plant-based takeout, guys.
We'll help it out, guys. Help me chant. Ethiopian air. Ethiopian air.
You know what?
Ethiopian
No,
takeout.
Yum, yum.
This
is plant-based takeout,
Corey,
guys.
for whatever reason, the sneak peek at the plant-based treat might not happen.
Ethiopian
Let's just
takeout.
Oh
Let's
wait,
dive
there.
right.
Look, why did the thing just play? And then it clicked off. Let's try it again and see what
All right,
happens.
let's see what happens.
Ethiopian takeout.
Yum yum.
All right,
Yeah,
we
go
did
ahead.
all of that for that.
Go get some great food and see some pretty women. But at any rate, with that being said, let's cannonball into the comments.
Absolutely, because we've got a lot to cover today, guys. David Hunt is first, so we gotta give him his props.
Hunty Boy, first place today, first in the comments. Check out David Hunt's YouTube channel, David Hunt, Morning Musical Meditations. And today was Freestyle Freeform Friday, right?
Yeah, we put in our requests. He played them. He was talking to us, and he went longer than usual, guys. He really gave it to us today.
Yeah, I put in a request for 2 Live Crews, Don't Stop, Get It, Get It. He played it. He even put the bandana and the sunglasses and the grill on like Luke Skywalker. Don't stop,
Anyways,
get it. Let me
what he
check
said
Doodle
was,
Brown.
first, one ain't nothing but a number. It just also happens to be first. And why he up there talking trash to JP, talking about still first? I feel like Michael Phelps, because like at Field Waldo Jr., all I do is win, win, win. And JP was live this morning, and yeah, she shut down her live early just to be first.
JP, the aspiring matriarch in there, his ass.
Guys, JP is going to be our guest next week. We've been trying
Next
to get her on.
Wednesday. No, not next week. The week after next.
At
The
some
15th.
point, the lady is busy and she's revolutionary. She keeps adding things. So she's gone from Discord to now a Facebook group. She has such a community that she's building over there on her platform. And so we're working on some good things with her. She had a dad on there today that had so many good words. You guys go check it out. He was talking about how he and his wife now have businesses together. Their daughter works with the business, and she's a kid like our kids. So it's just so cool. It's inspirational. And Trash Can Waves is here for it today, Corey.
Trash Can Waves. That's our boy out in Michigan. David Hunt up in Massachusetts. And JP, I keep forgetting where you are. I want to say somewhere
Trash
out in
Can
the west.
Waves, you forget where he is?
No, JP. Trash Can Waves is in Michigan.
She's in Arizona, I thought.
Okay, I think that's what I thought too. JP out in Arizona. So we nationwide.
Corey, I was just checking. I got a ping, so I was checking my notifications. But this is more important because we got Glenda Shivers here saying,
Glenda
hey.
Shivers, we missed you the last couple of days. Glad you're back into the chat. Thank you for coming.
She says she's still moving, but she wanted to check in. She's got post-traumatic slave and stress disorder, PTSD.
All right.
Love y'all, and we'll see you next week. I think that's something we'll have to bring up today with Catina, because she's our therapist. I'm sure she can address that as well. Look at T-shirt Tawana
T-shirt
saying,
Tawana in the his ass.
right. When I was talking about JP, she was like, okay, Tawana. Okay, JP, can't wait. And she said, first place, Mr. Wrench Hunty. Yep.
Yeah.
And how about she even called herself T-shirt Tawana in the house earlier? So
we call Tawana T-shirt Tawana because she bought the first T-shirt out of our line. She was the first to purchase a T-shirt out of our line. So
yes,
yep.
So that's the reason why you hear us calling her T-shirt Tawana. She took a picture and tagged us on Instagram, our blind guy, his wife Instagram account. So that's how we were like, oh, okay, cool. Yep. She said, hey, T-shirt Tawana's in the house. So happy to be in the live. Definitely happy to have you in the chat. We know that you're working hard. She's an educator also, guys, and she's quite experienced, and she's getting her game up with this live stream stuff and her channel.
Y'all go ahead on and put in the hashtag Bloom.
BLOOM. That's going to be the first place giveaway. Coach Remy Fitness is here. He's
Coach
usually
Remy.
first. But he is first to say happy Friday.
All the way over there in Rwanda.
So yes. So make sure you put in there hashtag Bloom, BLOOM, because that's the name of our guest's practice. It's Bloom Psychotherapy.
But you just got to put in the Bloom this time.
Yes.
Put in the Bloom. Guess who stepped in the room? Catina.
Look at Trash Can Waves. My JP didn't succeed at being first today, and he got a laughing face in there. She said, next time I'm doing it. Hey there, Synovia. She says,
Supernova in the house.
Yes. Greetings to my family, friends, and special guests. Yes. Trash Can Waves. Yes. TLA, the lead attorney, needs to make that a T-shirt. So everybody's in there chatting it up, and all the way from South Africa, we've got
Real Talk with Ntabi.
You know it now. Ntabi.
Happy. She makes you happy.
That's what her name means, is in the South Africa, in her language of Swana. She's in South Africa and she is a web designer. Y'all know she was on here Wednesday telling us all about the app where you can win campaigns. So if you want to level up your business or your social media platforms, if you want to make money from what you're already doing, download the Humans app, HUMANZ, but go on to her channel. She has a video on the Humans app just so that you understand how to do it. So check her out. Definitely. People are putting bloom into the chat, Corey. Everybody's talking.
Bloom.
And look at Phil saying grand day all.
PWJ all the way in 20th place today.
You know what? Well, Trash Can Waves is bigging him up. He says, Philip Waldo Jr., my main man. So they're in there chatting to each other. And over the top, WME.
Over
hey
the
there.
top, WME coming in. I forgot where she's at. She in Florida?
Yes.
Or Georgia?
She's in Georgia.
She said, okay, over the top, WME in Georgia by way of Jamaica.
Yes, she is a Jamaican. That's why she's fabulous, guys. She used to play in parties, but the WME is woman, wife, mother, entrepreneur. So when you
I
go,
thought it was Wild Methodist Episcopal.
wow, you know what? Go over to her channel, check out her content, guys. You can get the business perspective over there. So of course, we've got everybody chatting it up in here. We're going to have a good time today, guys. And Philip Waldo Jr. says, that means she got with Jesus first so that she could deal with one mean help Corey. Let me read, Corey.
Reading is fundamental.
Because I was trying to understand it. Like, what is he saying?
Hooked on phonics didn't work for y'all.
That means she got with Jesus first so she could deal with, help Corey.
Nah.
I was reading the I as a one. So when I was saying, we needed help for you, Corey, yes. And Trash Can Wave said, therapist. He was laughing out loud. Therapist. Ever realize therapist is composed of two words? You're right. We're not going to say what it is.
We're not going to say that. No.
Only Trash Can Wave.
Only Trash Can Wave. No, we're not saying that.
Of course I'm not. Aquamira is in the house.
Aquamira, Cool Joe in the house.
Thank you, David, for dropping the link. Yes, Cool Joe is in the house. He did smash the like button on the way. And so Phil is in there chatting up and Tabi, chanting her name, chanting his friends. David Hunt is dropping links. Everybody's chatting with each other in here. So guys, we even have one of our sponsors in the house, My Vivid Life.
My Vivid Life. My Vivid Life.
She has a wonderful channel, guys.
She puts on a black dress.
Telling you about people over 40, how you can be over 40 and fabulous.
She puts on some high heels.
Her perspective on jobs, how to be sustainable, how to leave legacy for your children, how to quit your job and be independently wealthy. So definitely head over there and check it out. Phil is saying, hey to Aquamira. Aquamira is a channel. It's a group channel. So if you ever thought about starting a channel but didn't think you could, Aquamira is where you go to see how they're working together to create that network. So we've got everybody in here, but Phil is doing stuff talking about Ethiopian air.
Yep.
No. So Phil is saying, Aqua, I'm saving my like for later. Got to see if this selector is rigged or working correctly today. You know what? See, guys, you want to be first. You got to just get here. And my first place pony, it's not.
To me, the toy line, and my first place pony is the first place pony.
Oh, yeah. The first place pony is not rigged. It's not us. I don't know who's rigging it. I don't know who's doing what. All I know is we got Abby Stalker Mom in the house.
Abby Stalker Mom.
Now,
got two Jamaicans in the house.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring more flames and spark bonfire.
Well, she was meditating this morning, guys. So head on over there. You'll get some wonderful music. You can meditate. You can get yourself together. And it's a great soundtrack to add to your playlist. Beautiful pictures. Head over to her channel. And My Vivid Life says, we have an Ethiopian restaurant in Tampa that's tasty.
Yeah.
You just reminded me. That sounds so good. Go for it. I'm telling you. Yes, clips of the treats today. Hey, why he got those evil faces?
Oh, a trash can.
Yeah, he's like, man, no, not looking at those beans. And you know what? It's good.
Yeah, when you
it's
go there
delicious.
and see the waitresses, you'll be like, I eat every piece of vegetable on the plate.
We got Whitney O'Neill Williams.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's excited about the takeout. So that's great. So, okay, we even have another Jamaican, Corey, in Zambia.
Hey, Miss Grace, you know what you got to do for me, Miss Grace? Put it in the comments.
She probably already did. All right, so
And
guys,
Jamaica is represented today. We got 3 Jamaicans in the house.
yes.
Might have more. We got 3 Jamaicans. We got Trinidadian with David Hunt. Man, we got them all.
Yeah, so no, we got a t-shirt line. Head over there to Blind Guy, his wife. Hey, Charka Pons is in there saying
Charka.
#blue. Another creative. Guys, this lady is amazing. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. Maybe we'll find out later. But she is a creative force. So she can do some things out here. And she did put it in there, Corey, Jamaican and Zambia. Grand Rise family.
Thank you there, Miss Grace. And like I said, David, you could drop that Press and Sew link for Synovia so she can see that we have a t-shirt line. That'll be great.
Yes, because Phil is in there talking trash, talking about you just wearing body art, not a t-shirt.
Yep, got a tattoo. Yep, sure did.
Yes. All right. And Lord, look at David talking bad about me. Reading is fundamental.
Yep. Reading is fundamental. You gotta see how the crazy like, reading is fundamental.
Yeah, you got to make it worse. Mr. Stewart, good to have you here.
Mr. Stewart.
Come in here laughing. You know what? Laughing at you, Corey. All right, so let's get the giveaway going because what's his name? David Hunt is saying #psycho. Didn't even spell it right, but he could put PSYCO.
The psycho.
Hey, fam, if T-shirt Tawana can do Corey's body art, she can make anyone a T-shirt. Look, well, Tawana says, I can see trash can waves from my front porch. Yep. Them waves are deep. Go to Trash Can Waves channel, guys. Trash Can Waves has some good content, great editing, and he even shows you how to get your waves tight like it's real deep. It's good stuff. So Donnie Goes In is even here, Corey.
Donnie Goes Into the Fire.
Yes, Donnie Goes In. Make sure
Check
you
out
put
his YouTube channel.
Check out his YouTube channel and put in #Bloom. He is a man that talks about man's topics. He helps you level up. He tells you how to be a leader and all those good things. So definitely check him out. Charka Pons, I was talking about her creativity. I got to pull up her website because it's Chari's. Don't get me the line. You know what? I got to look it up again. All right, so let's go for it, Corey. Let's see here if everybody has it in here. Oh, Word Sound is Power is here from Ghana, Corey.
Word Sound is Power all the way in Ghana, Akaba.
She says, well, you got me in Ghana because she's there right now, but her son, Marcus Garvey, was born in Jamaica. Hey,
that's another Jamaican in the house.
Yes. So, okay, Corey, let's bring it in. The giveaway feature so that way we can just spin this wheel and go for it. Okay,
everybody, it's time for today's first place pony drawing. All the jockeys are in position behind the gate, and
wait, I didn't tell you I was ready.
The bell got
I didn't share the screen, Corey. I was like, wait, I don't even have this up. Okay, let's share the screen so that way we can show you guys what's happening here. All right, it's up.
And they're off.
All right, Tawana Harris, Abby Star Mom, Trash Can Waves, Real Talk, Charka Pons. Hey, Charka got me. Yes. JP, Coach Remy, David, Tawana, JP, Real Talk with the topic, Charka Pons, Abby Star Mom, Real Talk with the topic, Coach Remy, Fitness, David Hunt, Philip Waldo Jr.
Hey, congratulations. You are a champion, my friend. You rigged the selector up again.
Wow, that is what I'm talking about. We got a winner in here. I'm talking. Look at JP. She was saying me. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, man. It didn't work out that way. But hey, guys, you know what? Look, now JP said boo. Yeah, boo, rigged. Trash Can Waves absolutely rigged. But look at David Hunt. Congratulations. You guys, look, I don't know what to tell you. At least, look, the wrench is working again. Coach Remy is saying to Phil. Aquamura is at least cheering. Woo woo. And we do see, I told y'all, Synovia Ridley, congratulations. Some people are happy. Donnie Goes In, congratulations, Phil. And to Tawana Harris. Oh, blickety bleep bleep bleep. No. So she got the, you know how they would have like the ant sign.
Yeah, ant, hashtag, exclamation point, $ on you. The comic strip cussing.
Boom, there you go. She got it in there. Congratulations. Thank you, Abby Stalker Mom. Look at Trash Can Waves. Congratulations in all caps to Phil. So Jamaican in Zambia says, Phil Jr. won. He called on the ancestors for that win. He called on somebody, right? So this is great. He's saying, Aqua, now I will give up my like. So thank you for liking the stream. Now that you see everyone's a winner over here. And look at JP. Oops, I mean, yay, way to go. I know, Abby. You know what? Keep the faith. You will win someday. And Tabby says, I was supposed to win, Phil. What happened?
I see all of them in the comments holding hands. We will win a drawing. We will win a drawing someday.
All right, Corey. Why don't we go ahead and I know, right? He said, why did Tawana say it like Pamela Martin? Mr. Stewart, thank you so much. These two have great energy. Man, it's the coffee and the makeup. Well, I wear the makeup, Corey doesn't.
Nah. We got to do it now. This is Laquita without makeup.
This is Laquita with. So Tawana says, I've lost count of how many times Phil. Okay, guys, y'all know Phil is my brother. Bloodborne. We look alike, all that good stuff. But I'm not saying that has anything to do with him. If you want to see
Philip Waller Jr., just cut Laquita's hair off and boom, there you go. I know she got to grow to be about 6'2". So.
Right, because he's pretty tall. So I don't know what to tell you guys, but word sound is power says, I knew that smile was going to win today. Yeah, because he's always smiling, and we do smile a lot. This channel, Word Sound is Power, I was watching her the other day, Corey. She had a really inspirational channel. If you are a YouTuber, she's in Ghana. They did an event with all of the YouTubers there who are collaborating and working together and very successful, over 100,000 subscribers. Some are getting to that place, but because they're all on a team and they're working together, it's boosting each other's numbers. So check out Word Sound is Power, that event with Vodamaya and some of the other content creators. And Word Sound is Power has an amazing editor. Her son does the editing. It is beautiful. So if you want to level up, go for it. DJ Khaled played my theme song, please, Phil says. Yeah. Thank you, Aquamira, laughing at him. All right, Corey, so you do the introduction. And we're going to have to steal Philip's numbers, Tawana says. You do the intro. And yes, thank you, JP. 20 people watching and only 9 likes. Don't make us hunt you down. She says, speaking of the ancestors. So guys, hit the like button. Definitely do that. And we would love it. You need to go on the show. Yeah, Phil, we'll have to have you back. We see you keeping the wins in the family. It's not me. I just wanted to admit that, he's a relative, but I have nothing to do. Oh, we're on fire today. I love this show, Whitney says. And look, now Whitney. Trash Can Waves is trying to imagine Phil with eyeshadow on. Like I said, I wear the makeup.
Yeah, it goes the other way around. You got to take the makeup off of Laquita and then take the hair off, and then you got Phil.
So tell us about our guest, Corey.
Don't get worried, guys, because our special guest is going to grace you with another opportunity to win a fabulous gift, a self-care assessment session, 30-minute self-care assessment, virtual self-care assessment session with her from Bloom Psychotherapy. Bloom Psychotherapy is a psychotherapy or counseling service provided by a lovely woman named Miss Catina Williams. Today's special guest is going to talk to us about what we can do to cope with PTSD and give us a few strategies and stress the importance of mental health care. Today's special guest is more cerebral than Charles Xavier, the leader of the X-Men. She has the mental power of, oh my goodness, I forget. Phoenix, yes, Phoenix from X-Men.
I don't know any of these.
Right, I know you couldn't even say me on that one. She has spidey senses beyond Spider-Man or Spider-Woman, whoever you want to be. She is a superhero in her own right, helping people to get their life straight. She is not a psychotherapist. She is a psychotherapist. She does it all. She is none other than today's featured guest. She is Catina Williams.
It's so great to have you back. Hello.
Hello. How are y'all?
We are doing great. This is wonderful because everybody is ready for this today. From a professional like yourself, we've got folks that are just coming in, like Unique View was probably already here, but just saying hello all. We even have Friendsgiving saying good morning, peeps. And Mr. Stewart is laughing at your intro, Corey. Phil is welcoming all the new people. And so tell us, Catina, you are a psychotherapist.
Stop breaking it up like that.
Oh, okay. You're a psychotherapist. Is that what
Yeah,
you say?
'cause
Oh,
you're making her sound like Harley Quinn from Batman, like she's been gone crazy.
all right. So then I'll just say what they're saying. Phil is saying, "Welcome again, Catina," and Zenobia is giving you all the praise. Got all the hand claps going there. So
So, Katina, with all that's going on in the world, like I say, you know, there's lots of trauma going on. You got the incidents with the soldiers over in Afghanistan, and you know, peace and blessings to the families that have lost soldiers over there. We got the things going on in Louisiana. Those are some of the big things that people think about when it comes to trauma. But let's talk about who I don't want to say a candidate, but who could become a person with PTSD, because a lot of times the old version of PTSD is called shell shock. You know, people coming from Vietnam, they were just shell shocked from all the experiences. But it's not just about soldiers and first responders. It's a lot of people that can have PTSD. So
hold on, wait. I just want to clarify something. Before you tell us, who can be affected, Jamaican in Zambia said, "Ha, I noticed too, Uncle Corey. The psycho part was stressed."
right.
So who has this? Like, who can be affected? Is it because it's not one of those things where you got to be psycho, as people like to say, crazy or whatever. It's one of these things where anybody can be affected from what you're saying, but you explain that to us because Intabi is like, "Hello, beautiful Catina."
Oh, hello.
And no, Phil, Catina does not have time to treat Corey today. I'm pretty sure that is a no. So, so go ahead, Corey. Your question is.
So who can be affected by PTSD?
So PTSD, anybody, part of PTSD is trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder. And so a big part of that is stress leading to a traumatic response. And anybody can experience that. One of the interesting things that people don't realize is that when it comes to trauma, that it's defined by the person who's going through it. So, what one
PTSD.
Yes. So what one person perceives as trauma, as a traumatic experience for them, another person may not, have the same reaction. So it really is, based on your perception and the way that your body responds to the event. So,
Finish that, and then I'll give you some of the things that people are saying and ask how it relates to those things. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So a person can go, two people could go through the same situation and come out of it thinking or feeling differently. And so it really depends on how that person perceives what they went through. I think I was talking to Corey before, and we were talking about like if a person loses a limb, and that experience can be, we would all assume that well, you know what? Let me give another example. Let's say a family in a house fire.
Okay.
So several members in the house fire. They all come out of the fire. We would assume, most people would assume everybody would see that as a traumatic experience, and seeing the house in flame would be the image that everybody would see as, just seeing the house set on fire was the traumatic part of the experience. But it can be different parts of that could be traumatic. Realizing that you lost your favorite toy as a kid could be the traumatic part for you.
The perception is different for the different family members.
Right.
Because the adults might look at it as, great, we have insurance, and we were wanting to redo the
Get the
house.
new house we wanted.
We wanted to either rebuild or do something, and the kids are like,
dang it, I lost my Xbox.
right. And they had all of their things saved and on there, and they know that that's the only place, and they're going to have to start at the bottom to level up. And it
Exactly.
sounds silly, but that's real for some people, huh?
Yeah, yes. So definitely.
So speaking of that, now here's what some of the people were saying. Now, I don't know why Trash Can Waves is such an expert, but prisoners. He was listing like some of the people that could have PTSD, child abuse victims,
Trash Can Waves, you need to tell us something, bro.
assault survivors, and then he says assaults in general. I mean, survivors in general. And Unique View was like, I'm about to have these Karens. I'm about to have it with these Karens. Like, I'm about to have PTSD.
Let's go back to Trash Can Waves. He said prisoners, people that suffer assault, and what was the other one?
Child abuse.
And abuse.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like to me, Trash Can Waves is counting backwards to his experiences. Like he's currently must be a prisoner who suffered child abuse and assault. So we got somebody here for you. Catina is here for you, Trash Can.
Boom. And JP even said alpha females. Now, let me ask you this. Jamaican in Zambia says, I'm a military wife, so I talk about how to handle it if a spouse has it or people we might know. So definitely please talk about that as far as, she sees a lot of different people. They move around. She went from Jamaica. She was here in the States. She's currently living in Zambia. And so she meets a lot of people along the way. She sees different people. So she's saying, talk about it if we see, someone that has it, or we think, someone might have perceived trauma because they're looking at it in different ways. And Miss B Finesse is in the house, Corey.
Miss B Finesse in the house.
Yeah, so she's popping in to show some love.
Yes,
wait a minute. Why the over the top says, "Oh no, girl, not great. That's arsonist."
Right.
We didn't say they set the house on fire to get it redone.
No.
Yeah, that is.
Right, and JP is saying losing loved ones. So I guess talk about it. You sort of hit on that when you were talking about it from the perspective of the fire. How people perceive it, and so I guess talk about it from the signs of PTSD then.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe using that same example, because there is a spouse in that scenario, there could be, husband, wife. There could also be what Jamaican and Zambia said, people that move around a lot, and they see all these different people. So what if you see someone and you think they have this? What are the signs that you can spot? Right.
So having PTSD is a response, an anxiety response, a stress response. And to get diagnosed, a lot of things need to be considered as far as how long have you been experiencing the symptoms, what type of an event occurred, because you don't have to, I think one of the things I said was, perception is very important. So you don't have to actually go through something. You can witness something. You can
so let me ask you from this perspective then, because like you're saying, there's all these different ways to go through it. I'm laughing at the people in the comments, but I'm going to pull up your website and just pull from some of these things that you have listed. So, you offer on your website, Bloom Psychotherapy Services, you offer counseling services, right? And you offer these for things like transitioning into adulthood, divorce, empty nest, widow, chronic medical challenges like, PTS, STDs, HIV, diabetes, renal diseases, miscarriage. So these would be infertility issues, IVF, and adoption, with maternal mental health, postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, NICU mom, teen mom, older mom, first-time mom, mom of multiple. There's so many different things. Right. Birth trauma, child loss, anxiety, pregnancy after loss, childhood trauma, and, of course, this is emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, and Trash Can Waves hit on some of these things as well. I see you don't have prisoners on there, but and you also don't have alpha females on there, because this is what I was noticing. JP says, you have to have that hyper awareness. But Jamaican in Zambia says, JP, haha, alpha female. You watching Kevin Samuels too. I'm trying to be a calm female.
So, Catina, like I said, I know you were saying that there are different signs of PTSD, but like I said, let's just clarify. The stress is not, oh, they ran out of lattes in the break room today at work, and I just can't cope. That's not necessarily the type of stress that's going to lead to traumatic PTSD. Whereas, like I said, a house fire and losing everything you have in a house fire might be something that triggers PTSD, because
and all of those things that we listed there could trigger PTSD. They're not necessarily all going to result in that, but these are things that you offer counseling for. And so just give us some of the signs of PTSD. And I was listing those things because they could trigger PTSD.
Right. So I think one of the things I wanted to share was just, how our body responds to, stress and trauma. And so some of the physiological changes that our body can go through. And so one of the responses is the fight, flight, or freeze response. So when a person is exposed to a stressful or traumatic event, they may, run. You're doing what you need to do to be safe. So you may run, you may, which is the flight part, like getting away, and then you may fight.
That
so
situation.
Yes. Or you may freeze. So you may shut down and, just kind of come into yourself and just, try and get away. So when we experience traumatic events, our body takes in the whole experience. So there are usually certain images that come to mind when we think of the event. We feel it in our body, like maybe we may have a racing heartbeat, or our stomach may get upset, or, things like that, anytime that we are reminded of the event. So a person who's experienced a house fire, they may not be able to go, if they smell smoke from a cookout, or maybe not a cookout, but a bonfire or something like that. The smell of smoke can be something that triggers the memory of the house fire. Seeing the image of their Xbox in flames. Is it the Xbox, or were we saying?
Yes, I think it was.
So, just, maybe it was a certain game. I don't know, but, just seeing a picture of an Xbox maybe, may be the image that triggers, this feeling of stress.
Well, Tawana Harris is saying good stuff, the physical effects of PTSD. She really appreciates you mentioning these. I also want to mention that Unique View says, how much does she charge? And then Trash Can Wave says, oh, just $3,000 an hour, but your insurance pays for it.
Not quite.
Right, not quite. And then, the other good thing is that you will be giving away today
a 30-minute self-care assessment.
Right, a virtual one. So that means, regardless of where you are, let's just say if you have complex PTSD, because that's what JP is asking, do you treat complex PTSD? Do you believe that race should be a factor in choosing a therapist or a type of therapy or the type of therapy? So if you have that sort of PTSD where it's complex and she can treat it, don't worry. There's a frequently asked question section on her website, which is so cool because a lot of answers can come right from here.
Now, this episode is not meant to substitute for professional
medical. And it says,
medical.
what are your fees? So go ahead, Corey.
This episode is not meant to be a substitute for professional medical advice. If you are seeking professional medical help, please consult your healthcare provider.
Right. And it shows there what are your fees, they're listed. And it also asks if you accept insurance. And you do accept insurance, and all of them are listed there as well. So I'll make sure that I, put those things, drop the website into the link so we can address that. Y'all can get y'all's questions answered.
So, Catina, should race be a consideration and factor when choosing a therapist?
I think that it's not a question of if it should be or not, but I think that you have to make the decision, based on your particular needs. Many people would like to talk to someone who looks like them, who has similar experiences, who they don't have to, explain a lot of stuff, like why this may be upsetting, to them, or, why things may be upsetting to them because they don't get what it looks like to be in a Black or brown body. So that is very important to, many people. One of the resources that I'm listed on is Therapy for Black Girls. And there are others. There are therapists for Latinos. There are Therapy for Black Men. So there are several different websites. But and also Clinicians of Color is another one that has everybody therapists for the whole BIPOC. So
what was the first one that you said that you're listed on?
Therapy for Black Girls.
Therapy for Black Girls. Okay. Look at Tawana said, okay, good. Catina takes my insurance.
Yeah. So when we do the initial assessment, I can only work with people who are living in Virginia, but I can definitely, connect you to resources to, be able to, get a therapist in your own area.
So what are some of the techniques that you're trained in that you use in your specialty as far as treating PTSD?
And we're asking about that because, like Glenda is saying, her heart beats faster and rage takes over after she's tried to walk away, but she's not allowed to. Blackouts. So someone like her.
So she's like, Glenda's like the Bruce Banner. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. She hulks out.
Right. So you can use her scenario as one to say, oh, these are some of the ways we might handle it. And then with Phil, you can also use this scenario. He's talking to Unique View, who was trying to figure out why we're talking about the Xbox, and we were saying it's lost in the fire. Another scenario is Corey's G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip being run over with the lawnmower. So JP is also saying, great info, thank you. And I don't even know what they're talking about. Chicken nuggets and green beans to you too, Miss B.
Okay.
Right. So anyways, JP is saying, great info, thank you. So let's talk about some of the treatment is what you're saying.
Yeah, some of the treatment strategies that you specialize in when you're working with someone that has PTSD.
Right.
So EMDR is one of the treatments for PTSD. It's actually supported, it's an evidence-based model that has been very helpful with treating people in the military. Since many of the people that I work with are women and moms, people going through experiencing challenges with fertility. I use it a lot with reproductive trauma, people who've experienced miscarriage and, going through just reproductive challenges. So,
can you tell us, I was going to say, can you just explain more about what EMDR is? Because now I dropped the link to your website, and when we go there, it does explain what it is: eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing. And there's a paragraph there that kind of talks about, how you can move through it and everything. And don't worry, Abby Stalker Mom, you are just in time to find out some treatment for PTSD. We're just using a few examples of what happens, what is PTSD, who does it affect? It can affect anyone. And also, how is it diagnosed? She says it's perceived. It's different for everyone. Two people can go through the same experience, and one can come out traumatically affected, and the other person can come out and just keep moving through. And so she's talking about right now some of her treatment modalities. EMDR is one of them. So we're pulling up her website here because this is just one technique that she uses. Of course, she also addresses maternal mental health, infertility, and life transitions. But right now, she's explaining to us about EMDR, and she's using an example. I don't know if she's using Corey's or whose, but yeah. Go ahead, Catina.
So the EMDR, it, in the definition, it says eye movement, but eye movement is just one form of bilateral stimulation. And so I use other things especially since I'm in a virtual space, I could use eye movement, but I also use things such as butterfly tapping, and, tapping on your legs and, just tapping on your, on your body. And it's just really a left, right movement. So one of the things that, when I was trained that I thought was really interesting is that the trainer had brought up the fact that, in the military, they are taught to march, that the left, right movement is a bilateral stimulation that, calms the mind. And so marching is, as a form of that. Dancing, the left, right movement of dancing is, is another form. So
then Abby Stalker Mom, she does a lot of fitness things. And so what you're saying with dancing, I guess fitness would fall into that as well.
Yes. Movement is very healing. So movement is definitely very, very healing. EMDR is a body and brain based modality. And so it looks at what you're thinking, also what you're feeling in your body. So, it provides, a deeper level of healing.
Right, a deeper level of healing, because Jamaican in Zambia says, I had ectopic pregnancy, so no right fallopian tube, and then miscarriages afterwards. She was just so happy that she already had children. Abby is sympathizing with her and, moving through those things. There are different levels of healing, right?
Oh, absolutely. And, those experiences can definitely be, very traumatic. So, yes, it is, important to, get some type of support to be able to address that and to do something. So whether that is, if you decide, okay, I want to, get into moving, doing some movement, some, a yoga class or dancing or, any form of exercise can be very helpful, but also processing, what you've been through, telling your story. When it comes to EMDR, it can be used for, trauma, but anything that brings about anxiety. So when you remember the event, if it brings about, feelings of anxiousness and anxiety, you can, use EMDR to process, those memories. EMDR is also helpful for things that you're looking forward to. So if you, want to get to a place where you could do something that, that the trauma, the anxiety has been holding you back from, it's something that you can use to prepare for the future.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. I did pull up Black Girl Therapy because you're listed on that site. I dropped the link into the chat. So this way, as people move through their healing, they can find a therapist. so that they're working through this, they have the help they need, and you know, they have the resources of a therapist to guide them as well. We do have Ellie JJ in here.
JJ.
Yes, saying hi everyone, and just in time for the final giveaway, because we are about to hashtag Bloom Psychotherapy so that we can see who's going to win that 30-minute assessment.
Assessment.
Yes.
Virtual
psychotherapy assessment. You are
self-care.
Self-care, Lord knows. You are licensed in Virginia, which means you can give this assessment and then they can seek a therapist in their area, right?
Yes, and I'll help them find resources, you know, for that as well.
Right, because Jamaican in Zambia is saying to Abby Stalker Mom, yes, I am. We all do grieve differently, cry it out, processing it. You know, it's different for everyone. So Phil said, look at Trash Can Waves. He already has it in there. He even has it spelled right. So that's great. And Phil
Trash
says,
Can Waves, this is going to help me with my parole.
Phil says, yes, we don't need that granddad therapy, just holding everything inside. So we need to really let that out. I get you. When I had my baby last year, I was so scared in the midst of the pandemic, and I was alone throughout my pregnancy because of the restrictions. So it can, you know, this is Abby Stalker Mom. Right. Yeah, because you know she has a 1-year-old, and so she's back in shape, she's back fit and looking good because she works out and she shows you how to do it on her channel.
So Catina, while they're plugging in the hashtag Bloom Psychotherapy, talk about it. You know, I know you're a big proponent of mental health care, Coach. So explain to everybody why mental health care is so important and that there shouldn't be any shame in seeking help.
Yes. So, you know, anybody should, you know, can benefit from therapy and support. You know, it doesn't have to be a forever kind of thing, you know. You know, to do the work, you know, you address whatever it is that is causing you stress and that you know, want to process, and then, you know, you're done. And then if you want to go back and talk about something else, you could do that. You know, you could do it on a as needed basis. But, you know, the thing is that, you know, holding everything in can increase anxiety. It takes a toll on your body. And so it's definitely a lot of benefits to being able to, you know, let it out, especially when you have someone that, you know, can hold space for you in a safe environment and, you know, has this unbiased, you know, viewpoint. So it's not like talking to a friend or family member who, you know, is working hard to kind of, you know, make sure that you are happy and that you know, they may not say, you know, certain things to you because they don't want to offend you or they don't want you to be upset. They want to protect you. You know, in therapy, we, you know, get down to the
to the problem, get right down.
Yeah, we get down to it, and sometimes we have some tough conversations. But, you know, you definitely feel supported through the experience.
Got it. Well, you know, I do want to say hello. We have Ghana is showing out today, Corey.
Jamaica and Ghana, huh?
No. I was going to say, I do want to shout out somebody who's here from Ghana, Cherie Bumbray.
Hey, Cherie Bumbray.
Yes, you're just in time. I know you're living your best life in Ghana right now. And so you might not need this self-care assessment, but hey, get into the running for it. Just put in hashtag Bloom Psychotherapy. A lot of people have already done that. We're about to do the giveaway because we're heading out, wrapping up, because we're here, guys. We're at the weekend. And we also have Trash Can Waves. I hope he wins because he had to deal with 2 bipolar exes. So, so hopefully, and look, Phil says, I used to be able to spot them within 5 seconds of saying hello. So definitely get your hashtag Bloom Psychotherapy in there, and we'll see what we can do to get somebody on the way to an unrigged selection. So Catina, before we close out, you know, we have our plant-based treat to finish with. And we also have to ask you how many fruits and vegetables you've had today.
None.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna do better. I'm fasting, so I won't be eating till 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, you had water then?
I have some right here.
All
Yep.
right.
Nice. You know
Is that
what?
water or Everclear?
It's water.
Got it. It is water. Okay. So, all right. And you know, Phil says them greens keep you regular. So get yourself together. I'm going to share the screen because I see here that some people have Bloom psychotherapy in there. And then we just want to make sure it's spelled correctly because there are a lot of letters. And if there's only one or two entries, that means I spelled it wrong or someone else spelled it wrong. So PSYCHO therapy. So everybody's in there chatting it up. So let's make sure they can get their hashtags in there for Bloom Psychotherapy. And we're going to do this drawing. Now, Catina, while we're doing this, while we're waiting for them to make sure they get it in there, I have one last question for you about some recent plant-based treats you had. Phil says, not the Everclear, Corey.
Yeah.
So, Tina, recently you had some plant-based treats. And did you want to give a review or would you rather say, nah, it was nasty? I don't want to say anything about the food.
What I think my favorite was the baked potato. That the potato treat.
Yes. So
was that vegan cheese?
Yes, it was. Did it taste like vegan cheese? Like, what did you think about it?
I thought it was good. I don't know. I saw visually, what what appeared to be cheese, but it was just really flavorful. I enjoyed them.
Got it. So
that was my favorite plant-based treat that I had recently.
Wonderful. In that potato, there was cauliflower, onions, garlic. There was a plant-based sausage, and I did buy Beyond Sausage, the bigger links, so that people could know that this is something you can purchase, everything you can purchase, and you can make it yourself. Okay. And I use Follow Your Heart brand shredded cheese. So that's what was on there. And the same way you would make cheese from traditional cheese from cow's milk, this is made from plant-based milks. So, that's the reason why. So it's not like weird stuff in a lab that they put together, just so that you know.
And you also had some, you had just for trash can waves, you put some dates on top of it.
You know what? Why does she have Blue Psycho marry me?
Who said that?
Whitney.
Whoa.
So we also have, Phil says he's going for back-to-back wins today. DJ Khaled is ready to go again. All I do is win. He is ready for his song. So, okay, this is good. So look at Trash Can Waves in there, Matt, because he's like, man, I better win. All right. Everybody.
Did he win twice yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Yeah. He won twice recently.
Yeah,
yes.
He won twice.
Absolutely. So, okay. Look at Miss B for that. She's like, I did spell it right the first time. I don't know. When I put it in, it only had so many entries. So thank you guys for putting it in again. It looks like we're ready for our giveaway. Then we can do our plant-based treats and you guys can get on to the weekend. How are we doing it?
All right. Catina, you're going to count me down from 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to say your catchphrase for your company.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! Guess who stepped in the room?
All right, Tawana, Glender, Philip, JP, Miss B Finesse, Ellie JJ, Glender, JP, XDMC. How you getting there?
Yeah, for real.
Glender, Ellie JJ, Miss B Finesse, Phil, XDMC, Tawana Harris, David Hunt.
He got
JP,
it twice.
XDMC.
3 times.
Philip Waldo Jr.
A 2-timer? Nah. I'm down with y'all now. It's real.
Who is second place? Is there a second place winner?
This is
who came in second place?
Oh, okay. You know what? Trash Can Waves said that he was not in there mad because he might win. He was in there vomiting over the dates, like all those bad, like the food, he does not like dates. Catina, there were no dates in this food, right?
No.
Got it. Okay, look at Dag Abby. I know. She was like, me, like choose me. I'm sorry, guys.
PWJ, you could be nice and choose to donate your prize to one of the other viewers in the room.
Why would he do that? Well, if he's a winner, why would he do that? But JP says another great streaming guest. Trash can waves are spoiled. So if you'd like to donate it, sure, why not? If you'd like to have it, keep it. That's all I say. And look, he says, wow, I'm not in there. I saw your name flash through Trash Can Waves. I really, really did. I saw it flash through. But JP is saying rigged. Ellie JJ says Corey is funny. Corey, just so you know, but Trash Can Wave says this is some BS. He was not saying that when he was winning. And yeah, XDMC, Phil pushed you right out of the way. I don't know.
MC.
Dang. So unique viewers congratulating, but Abby's like, this is some BS. I don't know what to tell you guys. Look, all I can say is, my family, we're winners. I don't want to flex for Phil, but hey. So Catina, any final words for people on PTSD? Look, why did Glenda throw some shade instead of just saying congratulations or yeah, he deserves it? Give the man his prize because we all know he needs it. And they'll talk about Florida Evans. Damn. So anyway, any final words before you go? They all talking trash. We know you need it, buddy. That's Jamaican and Zambia. Go ahead.
My final word is just to, don't be afraid to ask for some support. Get some support. Even as therapists, any good therapist has done their own work as well as seek support when they need it, so just get some support. There are, a great big community of people out there to help and support. And there's a lot of different things that you could do. When I do the self-care assessment, what I'll be looking at is, what are you doing right now to take care of yourself and what can you add on? As well as if you need some additional support, I'll be sharing resources. So
nice. I love it. And speaking of resources, we did drop the 2 links for clinicians of color and therapy for Black girls as well. So
I like the way you say support, because a lot of times people get shy away from getting psychotherapy because we say they need to get some help. You need some help. Get some help. Yeah. But when you say support, it takes that negative connotation out of it that something's wrong. You need help. It's like no, just like anybody else, you need some additional support. So I really use that word.
Right. Phil did say that he's going to keep his win, but he'll donate the service. He'll help somebody out on the other side. That's what I thought he said.
No, that's not what he's saying. He's gonna claim the win. He won, but he's gonna donate the service to somebody.
Oh, he will donate the service. Yeah. Okay. Well, Ms. B. Finesse says she did not realize she was a minute behind. Remember, guys, sometimes you have to click the live button. So when you touch your screen, live will come up. Click that word live, whether you're on a mobile device or click it with your mouse if you are on a computer. I don't know why, but any little glitch, this thing will start slowing down. And like she said, she's looking at the chat like, why are they saying congrats, Phil?
Right.
And meanwhile, so definitely we always want to remind you all about that. So definitely one love, fam, from XDMC. And Tawana says, thank you so much for this valuable information.
And make sure you share it out to other people that can think could benefit from it. So.
Yes, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Ellie JJ says, congratulations, Philip, and was asking, are we family? Yes, Philip is my brother, my mom and dad brother. So we're brother and sister. JP
they came to planet Earth in the same egg-shaped space shuttle.
Oh, look at XDMC. I'm gonna just ignore you, Corey. We all know Laquita is the biggest winner of all. She's married to Corey.
Thank you for recognize.
The guys are always trying to, big up each other instead of him saying Corey was the lucky one. So thank you for sharing today, says Phil. Miss B. Finesse is laughing at, Abby is having some tofu. Nice.
Okay.
Abby, and she's like, who wants some? Don't worry, guys. This plant-based treat does not have any tofu in it, but we're going to get your honest opinion of the tofu that you tasted. Did you try another piece once you realized that it was not chicken and that it was going to be a different texture? Did you ever try another piece to even see like, well, I like this or nah, whatever?
I thought it was seasoned really well. Like it was flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I'd rather eat a regular, vegetable than
Right, then go for that. I'll have to, the other thing is we'll have to let you try it differently too, because I make pinwheels with it, I make sandwiches with it. And so it's sort of like handing somebody a slice of deli meat versus a sub. It's better with other things. And so most things are better in combination, whether it's foods, whether it's herbs or what have you. So thanks for your honest opinion. Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to get into our plant-based treat, and look at Trash Can Waves. What does that mean for Laquita? Like if you're the lucky one, yeah, exactly. Thank you, Trash Can Waves.
That's what he said. He said that you're the lucky one because you got me.
Oh, well, I thought he was saying, well, what is that?
What does that mean for you? How does that play out for me on my side? All I can just say to answer your question, Trash Can Waves, she's the lucky one because she got me. That's what XDMC said. And for me, all I can say is, Bloom, please come step in the room.
Catina, XDMC says, you are a blessing. Thanks for sharing. He's going to have to catch the whole replay. Everybody's chatting it up. And we even have Mr. Riley's World came in just in time. Yes, he's on the West Coast. He came in just in time for the plant-based treat. He is a meat eater, but guys, remember, we don't care if you eat meat. We don't care what you do. We just want you to get more fruits and vegetables in there.
Mr. Riley on the West Side, he came into the chat late because he had to take off his do-rag and his grill from all his activities. And now he's transforming back into Mr. Riley's world.
Right. And you know what? He does have a wonderful channel full of great content. Go check it out. Abby says this is a soy-free tofu, but it tastes good in coconut milk. Nice. All right. So I better let you go. You have everybody calling in. I know that you're a therapist and everybody needs your help. So we'll see you soon.
So
okay.
If you can stick around, we'll talk to you after.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Another day.
All right. So look at, Bloom is the name of her company, Bloom Psychotherapy, LEJJ. So Bloom Psychotherapy Services is the name of her company. We were sharing the website. We dropped the link in the chat and it's in the description. Oh, good. Glenda has had pineapple, banana, orange juice, and an orange juice mix. This move is hectic. Man, I hate moving. Let me tell you, we have moved a lot. And I've learned to move in a better way so that, you hire the movers, we plan, we take 2 weeks to get it done. But either way, it's work. Oh, Trash Can Waves dated a vegan Latina native ex. Her food was good, but it gave him heartburn. But that burrito tofu she made with fried bread was good as hell. So look at him. He's going to take a plant-based treat with the win. And Trash Can Wave says, only one of y'all winning then. That's what he's basically saying.
Oh, shade, Trash Can, you shade that you quit.
I know. Well, Tawana says, girl, we know the deal. Wink, wink. Thank you, Tawana. I appreciate the support. So, Corey, let's get into the plant-based win because Mr. Riley, the
plant-based treat.
Plant-based treat because Mr. Riley over there talking about West Side. He said there saying hello to everybody. Oh, and good question. Phil asks who gets the consultation.
That's up to you, Phil.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. We don't know. Like, we didn't do another one to see. Word Sound is Power did say it's an acquired taste. Remember that health is wealth, not just mentally. So in other words, put it in a sandwich. Put it in something else. See how you might like it differently. That way you can improve your health and all of those things. Friendsgiving was saying great info from Catina. And what's an acquired taste? She's talking about the tofu. Yep, tofu is an acquired taste for some people. It doesn't have a flavor. I think it's more of the texture. We use the super firm that we get from Walmart because it has a firmer texture. And we notice when we air fry it the first day and let it sit in the refrigerator, the second day, it has way more of a bite. So a better meaty texture.
So let's do this real quick. Okay. So we can take the pressure off Phil.
Got it.
Hashtag the words me.
Me.
Yeah, like me, ooh, me, like that.
All right.
And then we'll do another drawing.
Right after the
plant-based treat.
Okay, sure. So hashtag me, M-E. All right, so let's go for it, Corey. You want to introduce the plant-based treat?
It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef Laquita Marie.
All right.
Ethiopian takeout.
Yum, yum.
This is plant-based takeout, guys. So if you cannot cook, you don't have time to cook, this is what you do. You go and make a purchase.
Just find the vegan section of the menu. The greens are my favorite, and the spicy lentils are really good.
Red lentils are high in protein and fiber, low in fat, and a healthy substitute for meat. Injera, or the bread, is made from teff flour. It's gluten-free and extremely nutritious.
This bread is Injera bread. It's a fermented bread. It does not have a sour flavor, but it is fermented with vegetables. So it's a spicy dish. So for this one, I kind of just pull off around the edges, and I roll the bread so that we have extra bread for the other dishes.
Onions are high in vitamin C, which fights colon, prostate, and lung cancers. Also rich in a chemical that's effective in eliminating bacterial intestinal infections.
The collard greens are really good, and they're really different from ones you can get at a cookout or a family reunion.
Collard greens are high in fiber, which reduces bad cholesterol, lowers blood pressure, and lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease.
So this is not absolutely pretty, but you know. So there you have it. So then you can just put that right in your mouth.
I like the bread how it was light and soft, and the flavor of the food was good. This is my favorite because every time they ask us what we want to eat for takeout, I always say Ethiopian, and it's filling.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We hope you got your hashtag in. Philip Waldo Jr. has graciously decided to donate his win today. Not the fact that he won, but the prize that he won for the 30-minute self-care assessment by Bloom Psychotherapy.
Yes,
So
they've
we're
all
about to
got it
do
in there.
a second drawing for that prize. If you don't win, don't get mad.
Because Phil is saying spin again. So look, we're ready for it. And you know, Trash Can Waves talking about, I got all this needless info like gelatin is animal bones. Laugh out loud. I like my Laffy Taffy. His taffy candy. I'm with him.
That ain't what he said. Trash Can want to see somebody shake that Laffy Taffy, shake that Laffy Taffy. That's what he's talking about.
Well, you know, definitely I'm with him. You know, the gelatin is animal bones, and it's like, well, give me something I can use, because I'm with you. I like taffies too, and and so we just try to we just try to make sure we increase, so that way if we are eating taffy, I had a couple of Starbursts yesterday, matter of fact.
And don't get it twisted, guys. When we say we're plant-based, you know, we're not like, you know, save the animals, and we're not like, you know, do what we do, or else you're gonna die.
Just increase your fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds.
We'll have to do a video of us eating French fries from the fast food restaurants, so people see that we're still, you know, there's still things that we do.
Yeah, and you know, Abby Stalker Mom makes a good point about the tofu. It's how you prepare it. It doesn't really have a taste at all.
Not at all.
It takes the flavor of whatever you prepare it with.
If you've eaten any Chinese takeout, you've eaten tofu. They little strands of tofu in pretty much every dish they make, especially the fried rice. So you've had it before, just didn't even know it.
We got to hurry up, because people are in here saying they need it. Hey, A Gotti says, thank you for sharing my native food.
Yeah. Ethiopian air.
Yes. So, okay. And look at Trash Can Waves. Is this pulled tofu? You know what? Abby Stalker Mom is ready for it. So I definitely say we've got to get into it. Oh, she put her hashtag in there, but she said she'll give it to Trash Can Waves. All right. JP. And he's talking about, we need a food truck. Let me tell you, we just want people to implement this in their lives. Hey, Consistent Ash is saying, hey, Laquita Marie and Corey.
Hey.
Definitely Consistent Ash. If you want to get in on this final giveaway, just hashtag me.
It's for a free virtual 30-minute self-care assessment by Bloom Psychotherapy.
Yes, she was our guest today. And Consistent Ash, I know that you are a content creator. You're streaming. You've got a great channel, but it wears on us. And we could use some self-care. Trash Can Waves is talking trash. He better win this time. SDMC is talking about some my and Johnny Gill voice instead of me.
Nah. Then he gonna wonder why he didn't win.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Riley. I like my chances to win today.
And Mr. Riley definitely could use some self-care. You know, being a teacher. You know, teacher. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I did a great job eating with the injera. Thank you so much. All right. So they know Ethiopian food. It's so healthy, guys. It's delicious and all of those things.
You know, yeah.
Wait. We gotta hurry up. She gonna Hulk out if she don't win, Corey.
Oh, goodness.
How you know it was her?
Because she told me she gets raging and blacking out. Next thing you know, she was sitting there with no shirt on and some capris that she had whole jeans on. She's like, why is my big toe green?
You know what? At Trash Can Waste My McDonald's fries sprinkled the meat. Okay, Phil, I hope you don't win a third time because then they'll really think I'm cheating.
Well, why did he put in the me then? He wasn't supposed to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, we'll just see. Ellie JJ is like, Corey and Trash Can Waves are hilarious. Let me tell you, they are crazy. So, yes, we were all in that live stream last night together. Unique view, consistent Ash, Corey and myself. So, hey, that was a bunch of fun. Philip Waldo.
Oh, Coffee Talking Tech.
Yeah, that's what we found out. Consistent Ash from Ethiopian Air. They all off topic. Ethiopian Air. Whitney talking about Johnny Gill. You know what?
My.
All right, I'm going to spin this wheel, guys. I'm going to share the screen with you, and let's see how we can get this done. Unique view, we're still waiting on your channel, so yes, go for it. And Jetta looked like soul food to me. It tastes like soul food, let me tell you. Let's hurry up. She just got the laughing faces in there. So while Glenda is in a good mood, I say this is a good time to do the giveaway. Are you ready, Corey?
Yep, ready to go.
All right.
Bloom, guess who stepped in the room?
Wait, I didn't even share the screen yet.
Okay. I was about to say, my.
Okay, go. We're ready. We're ready.
My. You need some Bloom Psychotherapy. Bloom, guess who stepped in the room?
All right, JP, Whitney, Glender, Unique View, Jelly, Ellie JJ. I'm making up stuff. Mr.
JJ.
I know, Mr. Riley's World, Phil, JP, Whitney, Phil, Ellie JJ, JP, Friendsgiving, Unique View, David Hunt.
David,
Whoa!
hey.
I can't believe this. The main one who's always saying it's rigged. He has gotten in there and swept this thing away. Congratulations, David Hunt, on winning this weekend. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is good stuff. Okay, all I have to do is say that y'all see it right there. I have nothing to do with it. Phil is my brother, but I didn't rig it on. Look at Trash Can Waves. I did not put anybody in as the winner because Trash Can Waves say, look, who you put in as the winner this time. He's talking about what the hell? You know what? Because David Hunt just won recently.
Yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he won yesterday.
Okay, JP, go get your nap. I'm telling you, go get your rest because these folks in here are upset. Oh, Word Sound is Power. She is, she ran a food truck for a long time in California. She has one still for sale in California and it's vegan. So Mr. Riley's World, you're over there. I know it's a huge state, but this is your time to get into it, Mr. Riley's World. Change your life. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Start a food truck. You got a vegan one already there for you. Listen to me trying to get him to buy a food truck. He's like, I don't even, what? Hey, see if she's talking about, I'm done. Corey, we have to say goodbye because he's like, wow, what? David won. The people are saying congratulations to David, but Trash Can Waves are saying congratulations. We got to get out of here before it gets too hot. Okay. Ellie JJ is saying congratulations, and so is Glenda Shivers. I told you we had to do it good, but while she was in a good mood.
So Glenda, for real, tell the truth. Glenda, have you ever found yourself running down a country highway with just a pair? You had on jeans and a shirt, but then when you were walking down the highway, you didn't have no shirt on, and your jeans had turned to ripped up capris.
She probably had on the tank top. She's a lady. David Hunt says, "Congratulations, the wrench has spoken." And that's what Phil said. David Hunt used a wrench. Oh, okay, Mr. Riley's World has turned his life around. David, congratulations. And so, Unique View says, consistent Ash, you make content? We got to check out your channel, huh? Let's get out of here. All snap, Hulk mode. Glender. And now Phil wants to have the consultation back. Oh, look at Whitney. The Lord works in mysterious ways for those who pay him. David, Hunty.
For those who pay him.
Right. Oh, JP, yes. Watch that stream later. There were some jewels dropped, Ellie JJ. The guy that came in, I always forget his name, Deshaun, because I said I was leaving and then it was still playing on my phone. And I was like, wait, Deshaun Coleman is the man. Look, get over there, check it out. And the way that JP interacts with the audience is just amazing. She is so good at that. He's talking about what did I win? He don't even care what he won. He just said, yes.
David Hunt, you won a 30-minute free virtual 30-minute self-care assessment from Bloom Psychotherapy.
So he's saying, thanks, guys. Even though Whitney is saying congratulations, he's saying thanks. JP is saying, great, Ellie JJ, thanks. And Glender is answering your question. I usually have to be told what happened because I blacked out.
That's right.
So, Corey, how do we say goodbye?
I can just see Glenda walking on the highway now with a backpack going, dun, 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 dun. That thumb out.
Oh yeah. Hitchhiking, right?
So yeah, well, we're gonna say goodbye. Thank you for joining us this week as we successfully counted you down to the weekend from Hump Day to Friday.
Yes.
Join us next week. We have a fabulous.
I was making up words. Deshaun McAway. That's his name.
Deshaun Cole. That's Superman kicking, right?
I think so. Lord, I'm mixing up.
Right.
Folks. So many Deshaun's, but yes, Deshaun McAway. Thank you so much.
Here we go. So join us next week for a.
You know what? You're right, David. He needs a session to deal with the PTSD of losing all those other giveaways.
Shade.
I know. I felt about hit that tone and beat for us. And Glenda says, "No, hers is the Jaws theme."
Oh, okay.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, Corey, join us next week, guys.
Join us next week. We got a fabulous lineup. We have Patrice Garner. She's an entertainer, but she's
Pistol Packing Patrice.
Pistol Packing Patrice going to show us how she's boosted her immune system so much that the doctors had to give her a A+ rating for her immune system. We have
Trash Can Waves had all the sharks going across the screen. Go ahead.
We have a comedian who found a way to heal himself with humor after losing his sight at the age of 18. It's not me. It's a comedian named Blind Fury. Mm-hmm. And then on Friday, we're going to have a great conversation with El Wapo.
Beautiful Lies is his channel. So we're going to hear from him. So, Corey, how do we say goodbye to get them ready for the weekend?
We play Patrice's thing. Not Patrice. We play Glenda Shiver's theme song. Dun, 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 dun.
I know. We can't wait to hear from Patrice. She's on everybody's channel, so she'll be on ours. Oh, we got to put our thumb out, right?
Yeah, the hitchhike for like Dr. David Banner.
Wait. Why is Trash Can Waves talking trash? Talking about Corey, you are nowhere near 18. We know.
I said at the age of 18, not that the guy is 18.
We are ready for the lineup. All right, we're going to hitchhike it out. And with that said, Mr. Riley says, have a great weekend, all. We say the same thing. Enjoy your weekend.
Deuces.
Oh, wait, do we go back to hitchhiking or do we just say deuces?
Oh, we just put them together. Deuces.